but we think it might be better to start with, as a first step, incorporating into national policy and guidance that presumption in favour of swift bricks with a mandatory approach in reserve.
Mandating a standard brick per dwelling doesn't seem very complicated to me.
When the last revision of the NPPF came in and introduced this desire, this guidance towards biodiversity net gain, and indicated things like swift bricks and hedgehog highways and what have you, there was a hope that developers would take it up. They've now had several years and had a chance, and they haven't.
Whilst we don't at present intend to make swift bricks compulsory in new housing, I do want to assure the House and the Chamber here today that measures are being introduced across government to protect and enhance our natural and local environment.
It is doing a lot, but the point that we're seeking to make is that it isn't doing anything to help Swift. It's the Swift bit that is needed because it's niche for Swifts.
Just to confirm, this isn't something that's being considered by government at the moment.
We know that this brick costs about 25 quid, right? And that is going to be a tiny amount when it comes to the new developments that could have them. The worst case scenario, if you put one up and it doesn't get used, is nothing. There's no problem. You could probably have other birds that will use it. So can I please impress upon the Minister that warm words don't get us anywhere. I'm hearing too many warm words and not enough action. This is a simple thing she could do, and I cannot believe that she's refusing to do it. I urge ministers to act with urgency, to bring forward, for example, an amendment to the Levelling Up Bill to make this law, a step which I know has been endorsed by many members of all parties, indeed including the Director of the Conservative Environment Network and former government ministers, indeed. So there is a strong, it's not often that one stands here pointing to such cross-party support for any kind of proposal that we're making, and this is one, I think, that does have that cross-party support and could be so easily put in place.